72 hours. That's all the time left. But they don't know it yet. The sun rises over a world that has belonged to dinosaurs for 165 million years. This morning looks exactly like every morning before it. Warm, humid, alive. The Triceratops run slowly across the coastal plains of what will one day be called North Dakota. Their footsteps shake the ground. Babies stay close to their mothers. The adults scan for threats. Everything is routine. Everything is normal. But 66 million years from now, a paleontologist will brush dust from this exact layer of rock and find something impossible. A boundary line. Above it, dinosaur fossils everywhere. Below it, nothing. The entire age of giants erased in what geologists call an instant. And the clock is already ticking. In the forests of late Cretaceous North America, a Tyrannosaurus Rex wakes to hunger. She's 9 tons of apex predator, her skull designed to crush bone, her teeth the size of bananas. She's been hunting these forests for 27 years. She survived droughts, injuries, rival males, and the birth of 5 offspring. This morning, she stalks through ferns taller than a house, her eyes locked on a herd of Mosasaurus grazing near a river bend. The herbivores sense her. Their heads snap up. Panic ripples through the group. But she's patient. She's done this 1,000 times. She waits for one of them to make a mistake, to lag behind, to show weakness. And they always do. What she doesn't sense is the object currently hurtling through the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. It's been traveling for millions of years, knocked loose from its orbit by some ancient collision. It's 6 miles wide, made of rock and metal, and it's heading directly toward Earth at 45,000 miles per hour. The hunt happens fast. The Tyrannosaurus charges, the Edmontosaurus scatter. She singles out a juvenile, slower than the rest, and the chase becomes a foregone conclusion. Her jaws close around its neck. The struggle lasts seconds. By mid-morning, she's feeding, tearing through muscle and fat, her powerful neck muscles jerking massive chunks of meat free from the carcass. Around her, smaller scavengers wait their turn. Dromaeosaurs, early mammals, insects by the thousands. This is how the world works. Predator and prey. Life. Life. The system is stable. The system is ancient. The system is about to end. In the skies above, Pteranodons glide on thermals rising from the warming plains. Their wingspans stretch 20 feet across. They've mastered the air in ways that won't be seen again until birds evolve millions of years later. They soar above an inland sea that cuts North America in two, scanning the water for fish. One dives, breaks the surface, emerges with a struggling catch, tilts its head, and swallows. Beneath the waves, Mosasaurs patrol the depths. These are the ocean's apex predators, reptiles that return to the sea, and become monsters, 40 feet long, jaws lined with interlocking teeth. They hunt ancient sharks, giant fish, even other marine reptiles. One surfaces to breathe, its eyes cold and calculating, before descending back into the blue darkness. But something is wrong with the oceans. Scientists studying rock cores from this exact moment in Earth's history have found something disturbing. The chemistry is off. Carbon dioxide levels are fluctuating wildly. Ocean temperatures are unstable. Volcanic activity in what is now India has been pumping greenhouse gases into the atmosphere for thousands of years, creating the Deccan Traps, one of the largest volcanic provinces on Earth. The climate is stressed, ecosystems are strained, and the dinosaurs are living on a knife's edge without knowing it. The asteroid is now crossing Mars's orbit. In less than 3 days, it will cross Earth's. On the nesting grounds along an ancient floodplain, a Maiasaura colony is in full swing. These are the good mother lizards, named for their devotion to their young.
Dozens of nests cluster together, each one a carefully constructed mound of vegetation and mud. Inside, eggs are hatching. Tiny heads emerge, mouths open, demanding food. The parents work constantly, bringing vegetation, regurgitating meals, protecting their young from predators who would happily devour an entire nest. This is dinosaur society at its most complex. They communicate with low-frequency calls that travel for miles. They recognize individuals. They cooperate. They grieve when a nest fails. They celebrate when hatchlings survive. A paleontologist named Jack Horner discovered these nesting grounds in Montana in the 1970s and realized something profound. Dinosaurs weren't cold-blooded, mindless reptiles of old movies. They were sophisticated, social, intelligent animals. They cared for their young for months, possibly years. They had culture. And in 3 days, every single one of these hatchlings will be dead. The sun climbs higher. The temperature reaches 90 degrees. A herd of Ankylosaurus moves through a pine forest, their armored bodies nearly impervious to attack. Bug-tailed tanks, each weighing as much as a car, browsing on low vegetation. They've been doing this for millions of years. Their ancestors walked with the stegosaurus. Their lineage is ancient beyond comprehension, but it has exactly 70 hours left. What the dinosaurs can't see is that their world is more fragile than it appears. The fossil record shows us something terrifying. Biodiversity was already declining. Species that had dominated for millions of years were disappearing. The volcanic activity in India wasn't just changing the climate, it was poisoning it. Acid rain, toxic gases, temperature swings. The Cretaceous world was already sick. The asteroid won't just kill the dinosaurs, it will finish what the volcano started. A Pachycephalosaurus rams its skull into a rival's flank. These dome-headed dinosaurs compete for mates using head-butting designs that would give a human a fatal concussion. The loser backs away, then claims his territory. Somewhere nearby, the female watches, unimpressed. This ritual has happened every mating season for millions of years. It will never happen again. The asteroid crosses the Mars orbit. It's now in Earth's gravitational neighborhood. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can change its path. The collision is mathematically certain. But on Earth, the late afternoon proceeds without incident. A Therizinosaurus uses its enormous claws, 3 feet long, curved like scythes, to pull down branches and strip leaves. It's one of the strangest dinosaurs ever discovered, an herbivore with the tools of a predator. Nearby, a herd of Triceratops beds down for the evening, their 3 horned faces forming a defensive circle, protecting the young in the center. The sun sets, the stars come out. Somewhere in that darkness, invisible to every eye on Earth, a 6-mile-wide rock is approaching at cosmic speed. Night in the Cretaceous is not silent. The forests pulse with sound. Insects, frogs, the calls of nocturnal dinosaurs. Small mammals emerge from burrows, eyes bright, whiskers twitching. These are the survivors in waiting. In 3 days, when the dust settles and the fires burn out, their descendants will inherit the Earth. But tonight, they're just prey, scurrying through the underbrush, hoping to avoid the jaws of night-hunting dromaeosaurs. 60 hours remain. Morning of the second-to-last day, the Triceratops herd moves again. Migration is instinctual. Follow the food, follow the water, follow the seasons. They've walked hundreds of miles, following paths carved into the landscape by generations before them. The young struggle to keep pace, the old fall behind. This is survival. This is normal. This is the last migration they will ever make. A pack of Deinonychus spots the herd. These are the raptors that inspired Jurassic Park, but the real animals are even more terrifying. 6 feet tall, sickle-shaped claws on their hind feet. They hunt in coordinated packs, using strategy and communication. They single out a juvenile Triceratops that strayed too far from the herd. The attack is surgical. One raptor distracts from the front, 2 others flank. The sickle claw strikes behind the prill, severing arteries. The Triceratops goes down. The pack feeds. The asteroid is 48 hours away. It's visible now if you knew where to look, a tiny point of light moving against the stars. But no dinosaur looks up. No creature on Earth comprehends what's coming. Scientists studying the Chicxulub impact site on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula have reconstructed what happens next with disturbing precision. The asteroid enters Earth's atmosphere at a shallow angle. It doesn't slow down. Air friction doesn't matter at these speeds. It punches through the sky like it isn't even there. The explosion releases energy equivalent to 10 billion Hiroshima bombs.